Today I want to talk about Darling in the Franxx, and I gotta admit it is my favorite anime. I give it a 10 out of 10 on MAL, and I really think that it is a masterpiece. No lie, not over exaggerate. And some of you might think now, what the fuck is wrong with you? I've even heard some toxic shonen weeps say that people who watch Bunny Girl Senpai or Darling in the Franxx only do it because of Mai and 02, which is super retarded. Never say anything like that. First, you don't insult anybody's waifu because you don't want your waifu to be insulted either. And second, that makes no sense for most people. If you do it, even if you do it, that's completely fine because you don't care why you watch it. If you enjoy it, it's your thing and you can like it and nobody should judge you for that. Except it's Sword Art Online, then everyone should judge you. But back to Darling in the Franxx. The title states, is the ending of Darling in the Franxx really that bad? And of course, subjectively, I would say no. But I want to try and look at it a bit more object, seeing the things that I wouldn't see if I just would see it through my pink sunglasses. You don't say that in English, do you? I don't care. So, I love this show, but I want to try and look at its flaws. The things that make people say, wow, the ending is so horrible, you shouldn't watch it. And try to see why people say that and try to see if I would do the same if I was them. And maybe I will change my mind over the course of this video, and maybe I can change your mind a bit if you don't like Darling in Franxx as it is right now. So before we start with analyzing the ending, 3 things. First, I haven't read the manga, so I have no idea how good it is compared to the anime, but I've read one review stating that it is still super rushed, but very much better. Second, if you aren't subscribed already, make sure to check out my other videos and leave a like if you like them. Thank you very much. And third, I want to go over the things that I like about Darling in the Franxx and that have nothing to do with the ending, but I just feel like saying them because it's my video and it's about Darling in the Franxx, why not? So I watched Darling in the Franxx in summer 2019, which was before I was into the weep thing, before I was into the waifu thing, before I had my meme page, and when the only anime I've seen so far was Sword Art Online and High School DxD. Which probably means that my opinion doesn't count, but I don't care, you clicked on this video so you want to hear it. What I like is the constantly good animation. What I like is the soundtrack. I love it. What I like is the story, and I don't care whether it's rushed or not. I love it the way it is, and I would totally watch it again. But you might say, Kevin, the same thing is true for Sword Art Online, and you hate Sword Art Online. And to that I have to say that Sword Art Online is written in a way where it cannot have any plot twists or highlights, because the main character is just too overpowered, and you already know that he's going to win and nobody is going to die, because everyone loves his waifu or favorite character, and maybe if someone dies they might stop watching or anything like that. They just do this for the money. They don't really want to write a good story. Sword Art Online is just a mass appeal show, which is really shitty if you go into detail, but seems really good when you watch it the first time. Darling in the Franxx does have plot twists, beautiful written characters, and a captivating love story. It's really amazing. I have, from episode 18 onward, I cried every single minute because I loved it so much. People die in the show, which is an upside if you don't believe me, because if people don't die in a show where it's about fighting and dying, then the show has no sense because you already know who's going to win, so why would you bother watch? So for some weird reason I started to compare Darling in the Franxx with Sword Art Online instead of actually talking about the ending. So spoiler warning ahead. In the end, 02 and Hero are turning into some weird ass spaceship, and there is this bad I don't know, whatever alien thing who wants to destroy the world, while everyone thought the Klaxosaurs wanted to destroy the world, when they realized, oh no, there's something else. And then Hero and 02 are successfully killing all these aliens, but then die, and their souls return into younger bodies, which means happy ending for everyone, but actually very sad because they die. Theoretically, it sounds okay-ish. The alien part is a bit weird, I gotta say. That is true, yeah. And I thought, what the fuck when I first saw it, but I got used to it. I thought, this is amazing. I have no clue why. You can like it, you can not like it, I don't care. But I have to say, yes, it is very rushed. It should have had like 30 episodes, or not, or maybe only 26, but a bit more time to make these 50 years that they are traveling a bit more interesting to see. It is like Charlotte, where in the last episode there is a time span of 2,000 years. Well, it feels like 2,000 years. It's actually just 2 years, but it's so weird to watch when you just have a jump cut from 2010 to 2060. So in the end, I have to say that I love Darling in the Franxx, and I don't care if you like it or not. I think that the ending was great. I cried. I love it, but I have to admit that it is really rushed, and if you look at it objectively, it is not good. So thank you guys very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like and consider subscribing. Check out my other videos about everything. Write me in the comments what you want to see next. See you later.